Your parents fucked up your mindset.
Take effing action. Put it together. And subscribe to Tom Penn's channel on YouTube now. Yeah, I like it. It's crazy.
The person that you are today was decided when you were 1 year to 7 years old. The first 7 years of your life decided who you are today. Unfortunately, most parents fucked up their children's mindset because most parents are not high performance people. They are not successful in anything, and they certainly don't know how to teach their children to be successful in anything. This really is a deep subject, and I cannot do it justice in a 5 to 10 minute video. However, I want to point out 3 things that parents do to fuck up their children's mindset. 3 things. So after that, I will give you some tips on how to reverse the damage. So the first way that your parents fucked up your mindset is when they always say no to you. So when you were a kid, right? When you're maybe 4 years old, 5 years old, they keep on saying to you, no, you cannot do this. No, you cannot do that. No, you cannot have a girlfriend. No, you cannot have a boyfriend. No, you should not play with fire. No, you should not go play in the lake. No, right? I understand sometimes parents say no because they want to protect their children, right? They don't want their children to play with fire. They don't want the children to swim in a lake. They want the children to be safe. I can understand that. However, when it's done excessively, what it does is that it creates limitations, boundaries in your head. So when you grow up, you always think to yourself, no, I cannot do this. No, I cannot do that. No, I should not do this. No, I should not do that. And it limits your possibilities. So when you can't do this, cannot do that, should not do that, how are you gonna be fucking successful, right? Before you even try, you already said no to yourself. Your parents taught you how to say no to yourself when you were a little kid. I want to talk a little bit about my own parents as well. I think my parents, I'm very thankful because I think as I grew up, I think they taught me really successful mindset. So for one, my parents never did tell me no. My parents always told me I can be anything I want, no limitations. So the only thing they ask is that no matter what I want to be, I have to be the best at it. They gave me no limitations, no boundaries, did not tell me I cannot do X or do Y, but whatever I do, I have to be the best. So because of that, I'm more willing to take risks. I'm willing to try things. I'm willing to experiment. Nothing is impossible. Everything is possible. So I'm very thankful that my parents taught me that mindset. Number 2 reason why your parents fucked you in the brain is that they did not keep you hungry, right? Whether your parents are rich or poor, it doesn't matter, but they did not keep you hungry. What does that mean? They gave you everything you needed. So whether it's money, car, house, or whatever, they gave you everything you needed. You did not need anything more, right? So you're not hungry for anything. You don't understand the value of hard work, right? You don't understand that it takes hard work and endurance and, trying, failing, just keep going until you succeed. You don't understand that mentality because you're not hungry. You don't need to work too hard to get whatever you need. When parents, whether they're rich or poor, they don't keep their children hungry when they grow up, they don't understand the value of hard work and they become fucking losers like you. So we all heard stories, 3 generations. The grandparents worked super hard, worked their ass off, created a company, right? Successful company. And the second generation take over the company and grew it a little bit. And the third generation just basically destroy the company because the third generation do not understand the value of hard work because they're spoiled. They grow up being rich. They never saw people working hard, and they don't understand the value of hard work. And when they grow up, when they take over the company, they just basically destroyed it. They spend all the money, and then they destroy the business, right? This is common in the East and also the West, right? So this is what happens when people are not hungry. So if you are a parent and you're not making your children hungry, then they're gonna grow up as fucking losers. Now, talking about my own parents, right? My parents always kept me hungry, right? Even though I have to say I don't have a poor to rich story. I actually come up from a wealthy family. My parents are super successful, and they had a lot of money, and they never had any shortage of money. But when I was growing up, they never pampered me. I was getting the cheapest haircut, and I had these really thick, cheap glasses, and I had cheap clothes, and they made sure I never had enough money. I never had enough good things so that I stay hungry. And I think that's quite important, because if they did not do that for me, I think I would be spoiled and I would not want more. So the number 3 way why your parents fucked you in the head, make you a loser, give you poor mindset, is because they told you love is everything. Love is all you need, not money. Love is everything you need, which is like fucking bullshit. Love doesn't do anything for you. When you're a little kid, your parents are saying like, oh, we love you. Love is all you need. And when you grow up, you go into society, you go into the business world, you know what? Nobody gives a shit about love. In the business world, it's about how you provide value to other people, how you solve other people's problem. It has nothing to do with love, right? So imagine, you teach your children love is everything. They go out in society and they're like, why you don't love me? I'm so good, I'm such a good person. Why you don't love me? That's just like fucking loser, right? So that's why they fucking fail, because they focus on feelings. They focus on love, not results, right? Don't spoil your children with love, and certainly don't lie to them. Love is not everything. Love is not everything, right? If you want to be a high performance person, love is not that important. So again, talking about my own parents, my parents made sure that they kept some emotional distance from me, right? From the outset, if anybody was looking at my family, they will probably feel it's a little bit weird. But however, I think it's intentional, although I'm not entirely sure. I think my parents knew if they spoiled me, if they pampered me with love, like feelings of love, then I'll be a fucking loser. So they made sure that they kept a distance, right? I remember some years ago, I called my father and I asked him, why don't you call me, right? And his answer was that I don't want to interrupt your work. I know you're working very hard. I don't want to disturb you, right? So in a way, their expression of love is that they want me to go out and accomplish my goals, my dreams, and be my best. They don't want to burden me with this love feeling shit, right? So their love for me is expressed very differently from most Asian parents. But do they love me? Yeah, I do believe so. They do love me very much, but just not in the way that most Asian or even Western parents would express, right? And I think that's why, they're successful. And I think that's why, I have a good head start, right? I have a good head start in life. I have the right mindset to accomplish the things that I aim to accomplish. So now we know 3 reasons why, your parents fucked up your mind. I can tell you more. There's not enough time in this video. But first, your parents always said no to you. 2, your parents did not make you hungry enough. And 3, they told you love is everything. So those three things fuck you up in the head. So how are you going to change this? Aside from giving you some fucking psychotherapy, I think the shortest answer to this is this, right? I want to give you practical information, right? You need to look at the friends around you because your parents already fucked you, right? So you need to look at the people around you today, the people that you talk to, the people that you talk to on the phone, in person, the people that you consider friends. Are they more successful than you? Are they where you want to be? If not, then they're probably giving you poor mindset. The only way to overcome your parents' poor mindset is to make sure you hang around with people with the right mindset, right? So you have to look for people that are more successful than you, right? And you only want to hang around, you only want to befriend people that are more successful than you. Don't befriend people that are less successful than you because they have worse mindset than you. They cannot help you. But if you hang around with people that have better mindset, more successful, they can influence you. They can change your mindset. It's that simple. You are the result of your first 7 years of childhood, but that can be changed by the people you hang around with. So if you hang around with the right people, that can overcome that first 7 years of shitty education from your parents. Look at the people around you and see how you can make changes. Don't be a fucktard and take fucking action.